live with Tao. Be aware of both object and subject simultaneously. There are two things: object, that which the known, and the subject, the knower. Our consciousness is not too arrowed. The problem is that of concentration, so we can focus only on one thing. The multidimensional consciousness is not possible. You are, but as the inner journey continues, you become more and more. For instance, you are, like, I give you my own example. I am talking to you during the meditation, live meditation session. I am in my workplace. I have the freedom that I can have the meditation sessions in my workplace. So I am talking to you on a particular subject. Same time a customer walks in, I go on to attend to the customer and ask him. So he may be inquiring about a particular ingredient or a particular technique. So it takes, let us say, it is taking a few minutes for me to talk to that person. You are listening to my conversation with that person, and when I come back, finish with that customer, come back to you and ask you what I was speaking on. At times it has been observed in the beginning specifically, you are not aware of what I was talking to you or what was the last sentence that I spoke to you. It used to happen with some people in the beginning, and with others still it is happening. So I ask, focus, what was the last sentence I had spoken to you? Unable to do that. Then I start up where I left. So your attention or focus or consciousness is multidimensional, and there is no disturbance at all between the two. In the same way, there is an object, you are looking at the object, so you can only look at the object, but you cannot do the other thing. Like, I have observed the life of a chef who is preparing many dishes in a restaurant for different customers. Let us say a particular person is responsible for gravies, different types of gravies. So from one order consists of a vegetable, a meat dish, a paneer dish, or something else. Meat dish is chicken. So he is making these three things for this particular order. But another order comes in because he is the gravy expert. For the next one, he has to make a lamb dish and a different type of paneer, but he does it and does not mix up. So this is the multifaceted attention or consciousness which is important. We have to practice it and find our own ways and means of doing it. I gave you few examples. You can see the examples like that around you. Because you are in the restaurant, you are a chef. You cannot say that you will only prepare one order. When one order is completed, then you will do the next order. So this order comprises of many things: appetizers, main course meals, and soup. So there are different persons that designate they're responsible for different types of things. So he wants a tandoori chicken also, or tandoori paneer. So the person who is expert in gravies, he makes the gravy items. Then next one makes the tandoori baked items. The third does the appetizers. All have different responsibilities. Then the one who has to coordinate the order, he puts the order together and there is no mix-up in the orders. So on a day-to-day basis, you engage in the kitchen and many activities. You prepare more than one dish. So you can do it meditatively. When you are doing meditatively, your attention will be there, but it will not be disturbed at all. So there are two things, the known and the knower, the object and the subject. You are fixed. You have fixed your attention on the knower, but you have forgotten the known, this object. But you remain divided between the two, the duality, the knower, the subject and the object. And the mind works in the old pattern again and nothing has changed. So this is the normal life. When we are living in the life, we live life like a worldly person, engaged in the same kind of routine activities, getting angry, getting frustrated, getting this and that and all. Then for some time we take out the time and try to do the reverse of it, that you go to a retreat, you go to a meditation center, and you go to Sunday church, Sunday religious school and do. But this is not to be practiced somewhere else. The spiritual life is a moment-to-moment life. As you traverse through life's roads, how you handle every situation that comes into you, are you handling it meditatively or not? My focus has been cooking meditatively, cooking lovingly, cooking for Buddhas. Love and meditation is the dimension of the inner. But if your daily activities are not revolving around this or does not have an impact of that, like the food you are cooking, it is the love that brings the subtle, more nourishing values in the food. Food has a gross element and a subtle element. So subtle energies are not seen. When all these ingredients are put in a particular order, there comes a taste, and the subtle aspect of the taste is energy. It gives you the energy. the food is balanced. In the same way, we engage in many activities. We separate these activities that we perform on a day-to-day basis, taking a shower, changing our clothes, talking to someone, cooking our food, eating meals, making love. We consider these activities different. But there is no meditativeness or lovingness going into it. The transformation happens when you are getting ready to take a shower. You have to undress yourself. So the clothes that you had to remove have protected you from winter, from other things, and give you an elegance and all that. It has provided you a grace, so you have to be respectful to that. When we are taking out our clothes before taking a shower, how do we treat those clothes? We treat them as dirty clothes. Yes, indeed they are dirty. But this does not mean that which is dirty does not need to be respected. You are working in the garden. You have to work with the manure. You have to work with the soil. Your hands will get dirty. And there is a flower also. So what is the difference between dirt and the flower? The flower has blossomed on the tree that has its roots in the soil. It is the soil that has nourished and nurtured the plant. And when plant was very healthy, nourished and nurtured, it brought its beauty in the form of a flower. So you are a plant. You have to be nourished. How you are nourished? What nourishes you? What is the fertilizer that nourishes you? Love. And then you had been given an opportunity for using the existential bioenergy, understand it, utilize it. And this is what the significance of sex. Do not consider it a sin or a problem. It is the basic nourishment. It nourishes your body, makes you relaxed, prepares you. If you are balanced as far as that aspect of your life is concerned, your dealing with the people will be very harmonious. Love will flow. If you are sexually unfulfilled, then that unfulfillment will manifest through your talks, through your gestures in dealing with the other people. Just it is the nourishment for the being, for the soul, for the body. So you are taking a shower, the clothes that has been on the body needs to be put for washing, and they will be again reused. So that time when you are removing them, they are dirty, but something which we call dirty, they are not to be discarded. They have to go through another process of washing on the laundry and everything. So you are preparing yourself for shower with this understanding. Then you stand under the shower. Let it be act of meditation, that you are aware the water falls on you. You would have noticed you come home very tired. So first thing you do, you take a shower. The moment you stand under the water, under the shower, or you lie down in your bathtub, you feel relaxed. So, and this can happen unconsciously also, and when you are conscious of it and you have entered into your shower meditatively, then it will have a different effect. So this way, your every act in your life that you perform, walking in the street, entering the office, preparing if you are, whatever work you have, whatever role you are performing in a life, you can do that act in a more organized and a meditative way. You will feel a total difference in your whole innerness. If you keep your room, your cupboard in order, that external orderliness will become the source for inner orderliness. You can start from the outer or for the inner. So if there is an inner orderliness, you will find that your outer life will be in orderliness. Both are connected to one another. No difference. So the object and subject. Subject is the one doing the work, and object is the work that you are doing, how you are handling the object. So my emphasis is not to leave the world of objects. It's not that there is a specific time for a prayer. Prayer is a state of your lovingness. When there is energy is flowing in harmony with one another, it appeals the food that is balanced, and it gives a kind of a satiation. So something like that is a state of prayer. So you are prayerful while cooking food. You are meditative while you are preparing yourself to take a shower, or you are entering the shower, or you are coming out of the shower, preparing yourself. And all these small acts put together, when you are cooking, it has been aggregate of many activities. You choose the right kind of a pot. You so you wash it, you place it on the fire, turn on the light, turn on the stove. When it is hot, you add the oil. All these things are important. If the quantity of the oil is too much, then there will be an imbalance. If the pot is not washed and it is dirty inside and you did not notice that, you started preparing, there will be a problem. So at every stage that you perform on a day-to-day basis, you have to be very much aware. At no point in time your attention should move away from what you're doing. But are we living our life that way or not? But it is not. That is the problem. That is the situation. That is the reason that the life is full of chaos and disturbance all around. You need not leave the world, or there is a certain hour when you are doing the prayers. If your life is encompassed, each act is an act of prayer, You need not go to the church or the temple or anywhere else. Yes, there are certain special occasions. That's a matter of totally different thing. It is like that. If you are healthy, you are eating the nourishing food, well balanced, you are concerned about the ingredients that you are adding to the food or using in the preparation, then your natural health of the body will remain. But that does not mean you do not have to go and a regular checkup on a time-to-time basis to make sure that you are living your lifestyle is a healthy lifestyle. So you first start living a healthy lifestyle, and then from time to time you go and do a general checkup. So that is important. So for that purpose, I am not saying that do not go to the church or temple or anything. But if your life is guided by this inner harmony, then you need not return to the church or the temple every day. From time, because your life is organized in a particular manner, disciplined. Spirituality or the religiousness is a balanced, disciplined life. That is why my emphasis is you need not leave the world of objects. People go when they are tired of the daily life, day-to-day life. They go for holidays thinking that they will relax. But have you ever imagined when you return from the holidays, are you really relaxed or you are more tired? That question you can answer yourself. You can be relaxed and comfortable wherever you are. Relaxation is an attitude of the mind, the inner approach. It is an approach how you handle your small things on a day-to-day basis. So don't leave the world of objects. Try to become aware of both the object and the subject simultaneously, the outer and the inner life. Simultaneously. If both are there, only then you can be balanced between them. You can create the balance between different ingredients. If one is there, then you will be obsessed with it and the other is missing. So a balanced life balance can only be maintained when the two options are available and how much this ingredient is to be put, how much the other ingredient is to be put. In the absence of the other, something will be missing. So you need not leave anything. You have to create the balance between the object and the subject. Every aspect, live your life meditatively, that each act is performed with total awareness, and then your life will be a blessing. Enough for now.